Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Whether you've been here before or this is your first time, you are very welcome. So today I'm back in the kitchen because we're going to be making a beetroot and oat deep conditioner for intensive hydration. So this is going to be fantastic for hair that's really dry and thirsty, but on top of that, it's going to nourish your hair and it's also going to promote growth and it will help with length retention. So the first ingredient is pretty obvious. We are using beetroot and I'm using beetroot powder. This is a DIY, and if you want to know how to make it yourself, there's a link in the description box below so you can watch that. So beetroot is amazing. It is a superfood that is loaded with minerals and vitamins which can really help hair to grow. And in fact, it's been shown to be a substitute for minoxidil, so it works along the same lines as rosemary to promote growth, stimulate growth, stimulate scalp circulation, and also help hair to grow back in bald patches. The next ingredient is something that we've used here quite a lot, and we are using oats. So you can use any kind, whether it's rolled or colloidal, it's absolutely fine. So oats are packed with things like zinc and iron, fatty acids, as well as fiber, all of which help to promote growth, and therefore your hair will become thicker, longer, and stronger if you use oats consistently. But the fatty acids and the fiber also help the hair to retain moisture, and therefore they'll help to get your head really nice and soft, and also to keep it moisturized. The next ingredient is aloe vera. I'm using a piece of fresh aloe vera here, but if you don't have it, you can use aloe vera juice. So aloe vera has got lots of enzymes and minerals, and also proteolytic enzymes which can help to keep the scalp nice and healthy, and it also stimulates growth. It's also very moisturizing, and it creates this beautiful slip which is going to make detangling very easy. And then we're going to use some honey, which is a really fantastic humectant. Even though aloe vera has some humectant properties, I like to add honey to this deep conditioner because we are talking about intensive hydration, and honey will help with that. And last but not least, we're going to use an oil. I'm using olive oil because it's really good for the hair in terms of softening and also nourishes the hair. But you can use any penetrating oil like sunflower oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, or even argan oil. So the first thing we do is add 2 cups of water to a pot. And I'm just adding freshly boiled water here just to quicken the process. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oats. You can add 2 to 3 depending on how thick you want your deep conditioner to be. And then next I'm adding 1 tablespoon of the beetroot powder to the pot. And the reason we want to cook the beetroot together with the oats is, number one, we want to soften the beetroot. Remember, beetroot is quite a firm vegetable and we want to be able to puree it. And the best way to do that is to soften it first through cooking. And then the second reason we want to cook them together is so that the beetroot really thoroughly infuses the oat gel. So as you're cooking, you'll notice that the mixture will become thick, and that's because the oats thicken up and release the oat gel. So putting these two together will make sure that you get all the benefits of the beetroot into your oat gel. And that oat gel is basically the base of our deep conditioner. So once the mixture has thickened up to a consistency that you prefer, you take it off the stove and you allow it to cool down completely. So I'm just leaving mine at this consistency, but if you want it to be thicker, then just cook it for a few more minutes, maybe a minute or 2, until it's really, really thick. And then I'm just going to cover that and allow the steam to complete the cooking and the softening process. And then once it's cooled down, it's time to move on to the next stage. So this is what it looks like after it's cooled down. It has thickened up even more, and now we're going to finish up making our beautiful deep conditioner. So I'm just going to put the beetroot and oat mixture to the blending jug, and then I'm going to prepare my aloe vera. So if you're not sure how to prepare aloe vera, if you've not seen how it's done before, essentially what you do is just remove the thorny bits at the sides and then split it in the middle and scoop out the gel that's in the middle. So we're not going to use the green skins, it's just the gel that's in the middle that we need. Once that's done, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of the olive oil. And remember, you can use any oil of your choice. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the honey. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to blend everything. And you do want to blend it really well. One, you want to break down that aloe vera because if you don't blend it well enough, it will remain a gel and then you don't get the benefits because it's mainly juice that you want. And therefore, the longer you blend it, the more juice you get out of that aloe vera. And also we want to break down the oats and the beetroot. So this is what mine looks like after I've blended it. I blended it for about 3 minutes just to make sure that I got all the juice from that aloe vera gel. So it is quite liquid. Of course, you can make yours thicker if you prefer, but because we're really talking about hydration and intensive moisture, the more liquid you have, the more hydration you're going to have in your hair. So because we've got lots of fiber in there from the oats, the beetroot and the aloe vera, we're going to strain everything. And I'm just using the end of a pair of tights, but you can use a wig cap or cheesecloth. You do want something that's quite fine, that's going to catch all the fiber in there because you don't want any of that fiber in your hair. So here is our beautiful deep conditioner and it looks amazing, and I tell you, this is going to be so good for your hair. So as you can see, it's nice and smooth with no particles because we strained it. So now I'm just going to show you how to use it. So first of all, you do want to shampoo your hair first because you want this to be applied to clean hair. So I shampooed my hair and my hair still has some moisture in it, and it's best to do this when your hair is wet because you want to really add that moisture and hydration back into your hair. So I'm just going to apply this, and you'll notice as I'm applying that my hair is just going to soak this up like crazy, and you'll notice that my hair will be instantly hydrated, instantly moisturized. And because of the slip that we get from the oats as well as the aloe vera, it's also going to be so easy to detangle. You'll notice that my fingers will just be running through my hair. So I'm just going to apply this throughout my hair, making sure that each and every strand is coated, and I'll also be kind of working it through my hair to make sure that my hair, really absorbs all that goodness. So I'm just going to let you watch the transformation, and you'll notice how my coils become instantly hydrated and defined, and that's because this deep conditioner is so hydrating and really moisturizing. So after I applied it throughout my hair, I covered it with a shower cap and used an electric steamer just to get some indirect heat. If you don't have an electric steamer, just cover the cover plastic bags. That will work just as well. And keep it on for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, this is what my hair looks like. And you can see that my coils were even more defined and even more hydrated. Honestly, this is a really, really good deep conditioner for dry, thirsty hair. So yeah, I took a few moments just to have a bit of fun with my pink hair. So I know you may be wondering whether this is going to stain your hair, and I can reassure you that it won't. Once you've rinsed it out, you'll see that it all comes out because we're not staining our hair with it. It is only in for 30 minutes, so it's not going to dye our hair. But as you can see, I've got absolutely no product in there. My hair is so soft, so bouncy. My coils are still really defined. And that's because of all that hydration that we put into the hair because of this wonderful deep conditioner. So this is something I really want you to try if you've been struggling with really dry hair, because dry hair is going to break and you're not going to retain length. And what you want to do is to use something like this, which is going to put back all that moisture that your hair needs and get your hair nice and soft and resilient again. So in terms of what to do afterwards, first of all, I recommend that you use an instant rinse out conditioner that will help to close your cuticles and help to smoothen your hair and also to retain the moisture. So remember, we use indirect heat, and what indirect heat will open the cuticle to allow the moisture to get into the hair shaft. And now we want to close the hair cuticles so that the hair retains the moisture. And the best way to do that is, one, to use cold water as your final rinse or just cool water, and also to use an instant rinse out conditioner that will help to close the cuticle and smoothen the hair. And then after that, I recommend that you use a really good leave-in conditioner, either as a cream or a liquid, whichever one is your favorite leave-in conditioner, and then moisturize as normal. If you want to use a hair butter and oil, that's entirely up to you. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you found it useful. And I hope you do get to try it. And if you do, please do come back and let me know how you get on. If you've got any questions, I'll be right here to answer them for you. So before I go, I'd like to give my subscribers a massive, massive thank you, because your love and support, they mean so much to me, and I want you to know that I appreciate it and I appreciate you. And I also want to thank everybody who comes and engages with my content. So those of you who come and comment, who give the video a thumbs up, all of you, I appreciate you as well. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe, and I'd also really, really appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up. One, it lets me know that I'm making content that you're enjoying, and also it helps to boost my channel throughout YouTube. And if you want to know when I have a new video on the channel, just sign up for notifications. So until next time, my lovelies, you take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and God bless. Bye for now.